So to add a page, we want to click on Add New. And we want to close this. So here we're going to add in a title. So for example, we're going to add in home, a home page, and then we're going to click on Publish and Publish again. So that should say page published. So what I recommend doing is closing this over here, and over here they've got 3 dots. So click on that and then click on full screen mode, so deactivate it. So basically we can see the left panel now, and I think that's a little bit easier so that you guys don't get confused. So click on the title one more time, and then you can click on the link, and that's going to take you to that specific page. So if you want to create more pages, you can also hover on the toolbar on the top here and click on page to create a new page. So let's go back over here, and what you're going to notice is that home is going to have /home. So what we want to do is we want to take this home page and just have it as our .com like that. Okay, so what we need to do is hover over here, click on customize, and we need to set the home page settings. So we want to click on back here, and then we want to click on home page settings and set a static page. And then for the home page, we want to select home and then click on publish again, and then we can close it. So what we're going to be creating is just a one-page website for this tutorial, but we can actually create more pages if you do want to as well. So we're just going to stick with this for now, and let's go back over here. So again, if you do want to create more pages, you can click on all pages as well, and you can also manage all the pages over here. So for example, if you want to create additional services page, then you can create and click on add new, and that will be added in. So what we're going to do is we want to make sure that we have a blank canvas to work with. So if we turn on the builder right now, then what's going to happen is we have the modules on the left. We can drag it over here, but if we start building, we've only got this section to work with. We don't want the sidebar, and we don't want the heading over here. So I'm going to show you how to remove it. So let's just close the builder. Let's go back to here to our dashboard and go hover over Themify Ultra, Themify settings, and you want to scroll down to default layouts. So essentially we just want to set in a default layout for our pages. So default page layout, and what I like to do is just open it in a new tab. So I like to show you guys what we're doing. So let's remove this and remove sidebar. So over here, remove sidebar, no sidebar, hide the title, select yes, and you do also want to hide the page comments as well. So set that one in and click on save. So if we go back over here, refresh the page, then it should be gone. Okay, so while we're here, I do want to show you how to edit your header section, your header layout as well. So let's go back over here and scroll down a little bit and click on theme settings. So click on that and then click on theme appearance, scroll down, and over here we've got over a dozen different header designs, but generally what I recommend is sticking to the second one or the header top bar. Okay, so generally this is probably the best option. The other ones aren't as great in my opinion, and this one is just the best for user experience as well, and a lot of top websites use this one over here. So select that one over there, and we can just click on save, go back and refresh it. Okay, that's done. So I want to remove this tagline and maybe the search icon over here as well, so people can search things if you do want to keep that, but I want to remove that. So go back, scroll down, and let's remove, let's say, the tagline, and remove the search form, and let's click on save again and refresh it. Okay, looking really great. So here, this is the footer section, this is the header section, so I want to remove this over here as well as the logo. So let's go back, scroll down to the bottom area over here and remove site logo, and let's scroll down over here to the footer text, so the very bottom, and I want to remove footer text 2. Okay, so footer text 2 is this, so let's select that and hide it and save. Once we have that, then we can go back over here and just refresh the page. So I think I want to change this layout as well for the footer, so you can go back, and let's go back over here, and you can also adjust the footer design as well. So I'm going to select the footer block and click on that and click on save. So let's go back over here and refresh the page, and this is looking really, really awesome. So now we've got a blank canvas where we can start building our website. So what I want to show you guys first is where you can set in your logo and also how to set in your main sort of navigation links as well. So for example, if we go back over here, how do we set in the links that scroll down to each of the different sections? So this is very simple. So I'm going to close this one over here and close this as well. So here we're going to click on customize, and then we're going to click on back, and then click on menus, and then we're going to create a new menu. So this is going to be our sort of top navigation menu. So I'm going to name it top nav. It doesn't really matter what you name it, but this is just for your own reference. You want to make sure you set in the main navigation, which is the top over here. The footer navigation is if you want to create a menu for your footer section. So if you want to create a new one, then you want to select footer. Click on next, and then you want to add your items in. So you can add that in like that. Now, if you want to add in the home page, so basically we can click on that, and that's going to add it to the menu on here, right? So it's not showing right now, but if we add it in, so let's say for example, when people click on it, then it's going to navigate to the home page. So I generally don't do that because when people click on the logo, then it will take them to the home page anyway, so it's a waste of space. So what I want to do is I want to create these links here. So about, services, gallery, blog, and contact. So go back over here, and that is a custom link. So that is not a page because it's linking down to each of the different sections on the page. So what we want to do is you want to copy your URL. So copy the URL from the top here without the other stuff. So copy that. So Control C, or you can just copy it like that. Paste it in. So Control V, paste it in like that. And then here I want to put hash, and then the first section is going to be about, and then for the link text is going to be about. So we're going to add to menu. So just paste in the URL again. And then this one is going to be hash. The next section maybe services. So make sure to keep this lowercase, all lowercase. Link text is going to be services. Add to menu. The next one is going to be, we're going to paste that in again. Hash. So the next one might be, let's say, blog, or maybe gallery. So gallery. And then put in the link text. Add to menu, and let's paste it in again. Hash, and then this one could be, I think, blog. So the link text is blog. Add to menu, and then paste it in again. So last one, so hash contact. Okay, make sure that's lowercase, and add to menu. So once you have that, we're gonna click on publish, and you'll see the links up here. So if you ever want to create a drop-down menu, you want to click it and then just indent it below whichever you want to drop down from. So for example, if you want the link to drop down from about, then that's how you do it, right? So if you want it to drop down from gallery, so you just put it under like that. And you can also do another drop down if you do it like that. So it goes services and then like that. Okay, so let's put it all back. And that is pretty much it for our menu. Okay, so once you've done that, we can click on publish and we can go back. Let's go back again, and then we can go to themify options, and then I want to click on advanced, more options over here. So here we can navigate to site logo and tagline. So this is where you enter in or put in your logo. So click on that, click on site logo, and then here we can change the site title. So for example, I'm just going to put in logo for now, and I'll show you guys how to create a free logo as well as a fav icon. So for example, the icon up here, how to create that for free and add it in a little bit later. We're not going to do it now, but you can add it in here if you do have one right now, but I'll show you how to do it later because we do need to set in the sizes and things like that. So just leave it for now. So let's go back over here and just put in a logo right now, and you can also choose a font as well. Okay, so there's hundreds of different fonts to choose from. Now, I think one of the most important things about designing a website is knowing which font to choose.